Greetings fellow Decepticons, Sound Blaster 1987 here with animated Voyager Shockwave, aka Longarm Prime. Now, this video is going to be a very complex one because there's a lot to cover here with 2 vehicles and 2 robots, plus size comparisons to deal with, so let's get right on with it. This is Shockwave in his Cybertronian tank mode, yet another H-tank like Armada Megatron was before him, and Generations Warpath afterwards. For size comparison, here he is with a almost H-tank in the form of Siege Voyager Megatron. Basically about the same length, more or less, but Megatron's turret is slightly bigger than Shockwave's in length, and also much beefier. For features in this mode, there are 4 rolling wheels on the underside of the limbs, and the turret can rotate 360 degrees and tilt up and down. There's also a silver Decepticon symbol tampographed on the end of the turret. Now, to transform into Longarm Prime's Cybertronian crane platform mode, rotate these pieces down at the front and rotate the legs down at the back. Rotate the turret up, put these secondary things away, and flip the barrel of the cannon in to spring load the crane part out. And here we have Longarm Prime's crane platform mode. Here's Siege Megatron again for comparison, and as you can see, due to being an elevated crane platform, he is now taller and slightly shorter in length. So to transform from crane mode to Longarm Prime, first remove the crane platform piece, then straighten out everything again, open out the legs, closing the thigh panels like so, split the legs and straighten them out, flip out the feet and heel spurs so they're in the right position. Disconnect the arms from the underside, flip these panels in, unhunch the shoulders like so, flip this bit onto his back, make sure that the chest symbol is pointing to the Autobot version. Straighten out the arms, rotate them, bring these claw panels down onto the sides and rotate the hands so they're facing forward, like so. Same on the other side. Rotate, double hinge, rotate, flip out. Make sure that's all the way it should be. And here we have the unassuming Autobot Elite Guard Chief Intelligence Officer Longarm Prime in his robot mode. Quite short and stocky and squat by comparison with the other robot mode, which we'll see in a moment. For size comparison, here he is with animated Leader Megatron in Longarm Prime configuration. And here we have animated Longarm Prime with Siege Megatron. So, to transform Longarm Prime into Decepticon Warrior Shockwave, first take the hip section and stretch it outwards, then bend the torso forward to give him a hunchback. Bring the shoulders up, like so. Stretch the arms to give him a new elbow. Rotate the forearms like so, extend the claws. Flip out these coloured sections on the inside of the front treads, like so. Same on the other side. Stretch, rotate, and extend. Then rotate the shins 180 degrees so that the treads are facing the back. Then bring the thigh treads up to cover the hips. Finally, bring up these parts and stretch the neck. This will trigger an automorph that covers Longarm Prime's normal face and replaces it with Shockwave. So here we have the Decepticon spy Shockwave in his full, tall, lanky robot mode. And to transform the cannon back into its Decepticon form, pull this tab back to retract the crane and lock it onto the spring to bring out the barrel. Then extend the secondary parts here and plug into the hand. Now, like I said in my Earth Mode Megatron video, Shockwave is another figure I've had for a long time, since the release, so some of the joints are a lot floppier on my copy than they probably will be on yours if you just got him out of the package. So, articulation in this mode. The neck can actually move, unlike on Longarm, because Shockwave's head is much more free moving. Each of these pieces is also able to move about. There's universal swivels and hinges on the shoulders for inward and outward movement. You can also unjoint the shoulder for further outward movement if desired, although that is more for transformation to Longarm Prime mode than anything. Then you've also got a swivel above the elbow, a 90 degrees elbow bend, and this joint here was Longarm Prime's elbow as well. Forgot to cover articulation in Longarm mode, silly me. Then the thumb, which is the entire hand for Longarm Prime, is also on a ball joint, so it can rotate and swivel and move in all kinds of ways. Each of the individual fingers is on a double hinge as well for Shockwave, and this panel can also move about. Unfortunately on my copy the arms are no longer sturdy enough to hold the blaster in aiming at other robots poses, but I'm sure that probably won't be the same on your copy if you get him fresh out of the box. Then, universal hips as well. No thigh swivel, but there is a rotation of the knee for transformation. Just about 90 degree knee bend, and nothing of the feet aside from a tilting toe. And really that's more for vehicle mode transformation than anything else. So, for size comparison in Shockwave mode, here we have Shockwave with animated leader Megatron from my last video. And Siege Voyager Megatron from my TF Nation 2019 haul. As you can see, this is what a Voyager looked like in 2008, and this is what it looks like now. Things have definitely changed recently, haven't they? So, that concludes my animated Shockwave review. I have been Soundblaster1987. Join me next week when I continue my animated Decepticon reviews with Blitzwing. Till then, till all are one.